Keep the Erica run alive. My starter has been Tangela for 2 games in a row.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really
Deck
fine.
Apex introduced 8 supporters, 1 for each Kanto gym leader, and I began to wonder if it would be possible to recreate their teams in Pokemon Pocket, which led to the question, if so, who would have the best deck? Only one way to find out, so stay tuned for this episode of the Gym Leader Challenge. What's good YouTube, Men of Steel here, and welcome to episode 5 of the Pokemon Pocket Gym Leader Challenge. After the emotional roller coaster that was episode 4, which if you haven't seen yet, no worries, I'll make sure to put the playlist down in the description below. I am very excited to finally get to Koga. Koga is probably my favorite, if not one of the favorite decks that I've had in Pokemon Pocket. And when I say favorite, I mean like the Koga Weezing line. This version of the deck obviously won't reflect one-to-one the list that I've used before. There's no Arbok in this. There's no Leaf. There's no like secondary attacker, whether it's like Wigglytuff. This is just Koga's list from the games put into Pokemon Pocket, and we're gonna try our best. I really want to do it justice because again, it's such a favorite strategy of mine. Hopefully I do. Hopefully you stick around for all of it. Regardless, I hope you enjoy the content. Please consider liking and subscribing if you do enjoy it. And above all else, stay pro. Alright, we're going second. If I was ever nervous about a deck's performance, it's definitely this one. And it's looking like we're staring at a mirror match. Bonus active is not poisoned. There is a world where we try to take advantage of that, especially without the Koga. You know what? Let's just start coughing and see what happens. So the mentality here is we're technically at a disadvantage, mainly because their deck will have full power, ideally. They're also on this one, by the way. It's something to note. So let's put Grimer down. And the reason I didn't want to start Grimer, even though he poisons, is if he just evolves, it gets basically nullified. And this does the same 20 damage earlier. Also, if we see Weezing, we want coughing up front. That's as simple as that, really. Let's see, that's his second research already. So he's past the halfway point of his deck. We're still just a fourth of the way in. Does he have the... He does not have coughing. Okay. I mean, Weezing. We got the research. Can we get the Weezing, though? Come on. Mathematically, there's no like guarantee here. Pokeball and there's the Weezing. Okay, perfect. Pokeball, I wouldn't mind yeah, Zubat. Let's go Zubat down here. We could evolve him up and start building it up. And basically force his hand on having either Weezing Koga or something. Yeah. There's like a line where like Golbat could have come in, but not this turn since we used research. He saw double research and then I just bricked. I guess he's gonna be forced to poison and then bounce it. There's no way he stays in here, right? Then again, he hasn't put a bench Pokemon. He can't Koga without a bench, so. Okay, he's on the Salandit. Oof, he will be able to combo these together. Hitting us for a total of 60. Luckily, we have the Koga in hand already. Wait, what? Why would he stay in? Well, besides obviously, like, if he doesn't have Koga, right, he can't control it. Who knew the gold bat will make the difference? Let's put Coffee back down. And the 40 minus the 10, we get the knockout. If he was holding Koga, he got extremely punished. Maybe he forgot that Golbat could do that damage, or was putting us on not having the Koga ourselves. Salandit no longer is a threat, at least not in the moment. Nah, I don't know what this guy's cooking. Cooking more than we are, actually. I'm also looking forward to the Giovanni deck, but there's just something about the Weezing and Koga combo that I'm just such a huge fan of. Continue to build this up. Evolve back here. Let's deal 40. We don't have a way of bouncing. Like, we could really use the next Koga, the second one already. Like, it would be good to have in hand, but... Okay, wonder if he'll bring out Nidorino. Or if he'll just give us the knockout here. Seems like it. Part of me almost wants to put this Golbat back. And I'm gonna hold off on these two. No need to poison, we can just get the knockout. The reason for doing it this way is that although we don't have Koga, which is something I should have like thought of, I guess, is the Golbat being able to just tag for 40 out of nowhere is like pretty valuable. Especially if we see Koga. Okay, so we knew that was coming. I guess the question is he gonna Sabrina or something? Which in this case we give him the Golbat anyways. We try to protect it. I guess it would have been value to put down the Zubat or the other Grimer to protect Golbat, but we are winning the race to points. We do really need to see what's this one card called? The Koga. Koga basically seals it. Let's set up this bench. I'm debating whether we start setting up a second Grimer. You never know. Don't know if my mic is picking that up. There's like alarms going off like outside, but yeah, he'll hit us for 90 and poison, which unfortunately, like if he has Geo, he does get the knockout. Wait, what did he just do? I closed my eyes while I was thinking. But we hit for 120 here. So even one potion wouldn't save him, but he hasn't used a single potion yet. Let's see what he does. And we've seen... We're gonna go into 3/4 of our deck scene. Koga basically guarantees the W, but okay, Okay, so he's protecting Nidoking, which we can't stop in any way. Okay, so he's protecting every bit of energy for some reason. The way we win this is still Koga. Koga, we bring out Muck and just hit for 70 for the knockout. And we do have Potion to nullify the coughing. Okay, now we have 2 Mucks build up. Alright. Like, clearly he could evolve on top of this and it, like, gets rid of the poison and 40 damage worth. Like, he'll be at 70 with the wheezing. Or does he still have... Damn. I feel like we've seen so many Pokemon from him. Does he have the wheezing in hand? He should. There's only 1 card left in deck unless it's the wheezing. That's rough. The last card in his deck is that wheezing. There's research, which unfortunately is not what we really needed. I'll Pokeball for the sake of getting rid of it. And those 2 cards that are shuffling, one's Koga, the other one is... What is the other one? Another potion? Yeah. I guess we could start setting up so that the Mucks actually swing. I'm assuming this is what he was building up for, being able to knock out Wheezing without me able to poison him. He also has his own Wheezing coming up with what I'm assuming is some Kogas in hand. I don't know. Out of his 5-card hand, I'm assuming it's Wheezing, maybe double Koga, and 2 blanks. Well, no, and then the line of Nidokings. Yeah. If I had to guess, his hand is double Koga, Wheezing, Nidorino, and another Nidoking. Decided to go for the Nidoking. It could be Leaf instead of Koga, I guess. Since his deck is focused on the Nidoking line. Alright, so I'm gonna play what I believe is the correct way, which is I don't see him knocking out my guy next turn unless he's been holding Geo this whole time. What's the correct play here? I think it's this. As much as I wanted to like Wheezing, because if we draw Koga, then we would have won. Yeah. So maybe that's like my bad, but we're at 2 points. There's no need for Zubat. Yeah, no, I think we won mathematically. There was no way to. Given I don't know his hand, I didn't see a single Koga game, but then he was playing Leaf, and we knew one of them was another Nidoking, but we got it. That's what matters. Okay, we go second once again, and this time against Water. And we open Coughing Wheezing. This is really good. I'll put Zubat down. The ideal opening when going second with any type of like Wheezing list is opening the Coughing, and if you have Wheezing in hand, it's even better. This is where you have to like. I see the debate of like whether you play the deck thinning one, or Misty is a nightmare here. Anything else, and I think we outpace him. Okay, so it's safe to say this is 18 trainer, which I haven't seen in a while, honestly. And research means no Misty this turn at least. Okay, another Zubat. So this is most likely Grimer, but it could also be Coughing. Alright, so if there's no Misty next turn, I feel pretty good about our chances. No Misty, okay. And we have... Dude, this is just going as like... It couldn't have been going any better, really. Man, I don't know if I'm like too locked in or I don't know if I'm thinking, but dude, I enjoy playing this deck so much. It's probably the most fun I've had all series, and I've been having a bunch of fun, regardless of the emotional being upset that I lost with the tier 17 deck. Okay, so now he's forced to put the Articuno in the back. Oh, he's on fossils as well. Potion doesn't do too much. I'm just mathematically thinking what the trades here. Like, he hits for 40. It might be greedy, but I think we'll put him on better half Geo. But it is 18 trainer. The fact that I open research is making me want to do that even more. Yeah, I don't... If he has the Geo, he has Geo. That's all I can say. We have Golbat and Muck ready for next turn. That even if he has Geo, I feel pretty confident in being able to get the victory. And if he doesn't have Geo, I think we win like 100%. Okay, so he's actually on Aerodactyl. I actually saw this list top and I almost made a video on it. Because I found it interesting, but I also, was wondering if they only play Aerodactyl to, Okay, so he did have the Geo. With, the intentions of stopping evolutions, because... Because on paper, where's the fighting energy coming from? We could have put Golbat up front, but now this Articuno can only get 1 energy. And we knock him out in 2 hits before he could even swing for 40. You know, barring Misty, right? And he went with Aerodactyl first. I would like to see another Weezing or something, but... Or at least a Grimer maybe to start building up. X speed, so maybe he did draw the Misty. I think had he drawn Misty, he would have done it first though, right? I feel like you would have wanted to see if the Misty hits first, but... Clearly if it hits, then I look dumb, but... In my personal opinion. And no punishment. Jesus Christ, the opposite. What in the world, dude? We just caught this on camera. So officially no S tier for my favorite deck, but we still will give it our best shot at an A tier. Beautiful opening. Against grass, luckily. I say luckily because if we see fighting going first, if we're going first against fighting, this opening just gets obliterated. Bellsprout, okay. Not what I was expecting, if I'm being honest. A Grimer. We could afford to place it down because we'll evolve into Muck before they get to Victory Bell. So we're not afraid of Buzzsprout. We learned that in the last video. Alright, so double Buzzsprout. We get to see anything else. So it's definitely winnable. Let's go Gas Leak. And apply pressure here. If he evolves, he goes to 50. Ocean is... okay. So he was at... it's four unknown cards. We have no idea what he has. Unless we draw our own potion, we're basically like forced to get rid of this Wheezing, like to back off on Wheezing. There's also a line where we go like Zubat to maybe like distract from Maybe this is a mistake. I don't know, maybe I'm just tilted from that last game still. The idea here is to give him like things to food for thought basically. If he has Victory Bell, he could get the knockout on Zubat or he could get pressure on Coughing. This is like playing, like assuming he doesn't have Geo or something. There's another potion, which we don't care too much for. Okay, so he didn't have the Evo. It's 50. We'd only go up to 30 HP. I kind of want to give up this Zubat, if I'm being honest. I guess if we put Wheezing up front, it just Muck takes one turn longer. I think I'm gonna build up this Muck, and I'll give him the Zubat if he wants it. And the reason not to evolve into Golbat is because he still knocks it out. And realistically, it's not like I'd rather have the two unknown cards in my hand where he doesn't think they're Golbat because I didn't evolve. The good thing is that we have multiple options. We're able to Wheezing, hit for 30, and like take a hit before we Koga, or we could just like try to force a knockout, but I think it's better to play it slow. We'll Pokeball to thin the deck out, but we won't give him food for Victory Bell. That's just not correct. Because right now we could hit him for 120. He stays at, he'll be at 10 HP by the end of the turn, so I think it's better if we buy a turn with the Wheezing. And if he uses Erica, he'd go to 140, goes down to 130, and then we get the knockout on our turn without taking any actual damage. Yeah, we also have to respect the execute in the back. I guess we could have respected Pokemon Flute too. I didn't play around Pokemon Flute. Now we're at the mercy of Flute for like, the rest of the game. Granted, we don't care for Erica. And now we don't even have to waste Koga. So that's really good. We're just at the mercy that if he builds up that Bellsprout to Victory Bell before we get rid of his whole board. The good thing is that mathematically we should be fine, but again, we'll be able to evolve that before it matters. And yeah, the Erica was well lucky for us it was wasted, but yeah. And he has no more healing. He's used 2 potions and 2 Ericas. Giving us the Bellsprout, okay. I guess his best chance is Executor. Could he be playing the other Executor? That one needs 4 energy though, right? Just in case we like play some kind of like retreat thing, I think the best bet is to give Muck as much energy. Yeah, no, this... Even if he does draw Executor, I think we're fine. At least I want to believe that we are. Is he gonna run the clock or something? How many cards left in deck? 6. I feel like I went full tryhard after that loss to Articuno, man. That was frustrating. We got it. Oof. Yeah, no, I had to log in for this one. We gotta keep going. Okay, not ideal start, but I guess we prefer Squirtle over like Gyarados in a situation like this. And research could definitely improve our spot. Coughing. That's alright depending on how like the game develops. Next turn we do already start applying pressure with Golbat. Okay, so he's on Snob. We do have double potion, but not necessary yet. Research, really hoping for coughing. Another Grimer, and there's the coughing. Golbat. And I'm pretty sure this threatens lethal, like next turn. I guess there is a reason to potion, right? Because I think, if I remember correctly, War Turtle hits for 40. If he has a Geo, I don't want to just like lose for no reason. Okay, X speed, getting the Squirtle out the way. Nothing we could do about that. We're not playing Sabrina. We can't play Sabrina. Misty. I'm guessing he's trying to set up the Frostmoth. Okay, after the 18 trainer Misty getting 18, I think we're allowed this one. And due to the fact that we have Koga, I am gonna apply pressure with the coughing line. So if we're stuck sleeping, we could just bounce it back. Right, so he passes turn. Like, yeah, he's forced to do something about the Frostmoth, and not Weezing knocks it out next turn, or Golbat, either one. We're okay with research. Let's see what he decides to do. What has he used so far? A research, a Misty. The potion does save him, I think, right? Because now he goes to 60. At most, we hit with 40. Let's see if we stay sleeping here. We do. We do have the... Since we have double Koga, it's kind of tempting to get out the way. But it's also not necessary. I think we could build up this Grimer. Let's see, next turn, at most you could do 50 damage. We'll hold the potion. This doesn't matter. Well, I guess it does matter, because now if he takes out Frostmoth, like, he can't put us to sleep again. Unless he stays in, and if he stays in, we get the knockout. Unless, okay, yeah. There could be another potion, I guess. Okay, decided to stay in. Now it doesn't really matter, because we're for sure using Koga. It's Pokeball here. Getting around any like sleeping paralysis, all that stuff is so strong. We are getting a knockout here. He's yet to see War Turtle. His energy is really low. The only thing is if he says another Frostmoth, Golbat isn't as lucky as Weezing is. Kind of want to set up another Zubat though. And yeah, we just take the knockout here. Let's see where he goes. Yeah, it seems like he has another Frostmoth. He's yet to evolve Squirtle, which is good, I guess. Putting in energy on that Squirtle, maybe he has the War Turtle. If he doesn't have War Turtle, I don't know why he's committing to that one. Just realized he didn't even evolve there. We could knock this out this turn if we wanted to. The play being back out with retreat with Golbat, poison, bounce with Koga, hit with Golbat. But I think that might be a little too aggressive. They have 0 points, there's no reason to do that, I think. I could get punished. Like, we could have gotten this knockout on Snob, but then we're out of Kogas for the rest of the game. And again, we're not playing Leaf, we're not playing XP. There's like no way to like play around. You see, like here's where we might get punished by the. And it almost seemed like he just top decked that. Finally awakened in time for one of these. Okay, there's Muck. Yeah, so that's just the play. Okay, GG's. I can go in second. Personally, I feel like we should be... Like, we could have been 4-0 easily, but, you know. We gotta deal with the hand we're dealt. Druddigon's annoying because we started Grimer. Had we started coughing, I think we'd be in a better spot. Regardless, we'll probably tag this guy for 10 and then deal with whatever comes. This is gonna be like a really slow burn on the Druddigon, but you know. It is what it is. Okay, so this is probably a Greninja, as we do see the fire energy there. Red card. Our hand was nice, but it couldn't deal with Druddigon. So realistically, honestly, I don't remember what the hand looked like right before we took the damage, but it kind of looks a lot like it does now, huh? That might be the exact hand we already had. Maybe there was a Koga. I don't know. I don't recall. Another coughing. This would be Zubat. Mathematically, he's gonna go down to 60. I don't want to waste 3 energy on... None of these guys need more than 1 energy, so I think I am gonna build up this Grimer. In hopes that I see Muck before he evolves. I mean, before he can swing with Jotagon. And then next turn what I'll do is I'll start feeding this Grimer in the bench. If we see Muck, we're in business. If we don't... Okay, so it's the Pidgeot version. Okay, I was expecting Greninja, but both of these lists are really good. You know, we have no way of punishing this somehow. Pokeball's empty. There's no target for it, but... we could apply pressure with Wheezing next turn. But I'll stick to my plan of building up a second Grimer. Let's see, yeah, mostly goes Pidgeotto here. He could switch off Pidgeotto. I mean, like, switch the Jotagon back. Okay, that also is a good switch into. But clearly not what he's going for. He could leave regardless, though. Decided not to. Let's see here. Golbat. It just sucks that this Jotagon's gonna get away. But there's not much I could do. Like, based on how I spread out my damage. Yeah, we just didn't see Muck. If he wants to use Leaf, he can. I don't know if we have the damage output to outspeed a Pidgeot EX. But Muck would have definitely helped in doing so. But it is what it is. We've seen 2 researches and yet we don't have... We did get red carded after the first one though. Yeah, there's Pidgeot EX. There's the Leaf. Yeah, so it's gonna be rough from here on out. We really need to see Muck. And even if we see Muck, I don't know if it'll be enough. You know, it was a tough dealt hand here. No Muck still. There's technically a slight chance. If he doesn't potion and we draw Muck next turn, it's a 1 in 3 chance of seeing it, so. I don't even want to get my hopes up. I don't want to cross my fingers. This Pokeflute doesn't do anything because he was already swinging for 120. The potion, like I said, potion mattered. Yeah, our only shot is drawing Grimer now off the top. And it doesn't guarantee anything. Did I say Grimer? I meant Muck. I don't even know. But yeah. The potion definitely helped him. And then a second flute here just obliterate. Oh, even Geo. Yeah, no. Another flute or a Geo. Either one just beats us here. Yeah, GG's to our opponent. Alright, going second against Water. And we start Zubat. This is not the position I wanted to be in with this deck. 3 and 2. facing elimination. When it felt like we could have easily been 4-0. That last game, we unfortunately didn't win. There was not really a way to win it either. At least not on paper. We didn't see Muck in time. Had we seen Muck earlier, then that game's completely different, but... With Eevee, we don't have much information on what else he's pairing it with. It could be literally anything. It could be Starmie line. It could be Gyarados. I've seen Blastoise decks on it also. Okay, so clearly it's Gyarados. And he's gonna go for the coin flips. Honestly, if there's the way this one's been going, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just a little salty based on like how things have been going here. Another coughing. Definitely go here. Go here. You know, I'm definitely feeling the lack of Geo and Sabrina in this list. Let's see, okay, so 2 Magikarps. I wonder if he's gonna evolve one, or if he's not. Our best luck here is Gyarados. Nothing. Never mind. Let's see what he ends up doing. I feel like you could see the tone shift in the video from the start to like right now, and I'm like trying my hardest to stay like, I guess, I don't know, optimistic. This Gyarados is a boogeyman right now. They're really thinking here. Okay, are they gonna give us the Eevee? Are they gonna back up? They're gonna evolve in Vaporeon. Let's see. I don't know. What could they be thinking? Timer's running down. They gotta do something. Okay, so yeah, that's realistically, I think that's the best play by far. And that's not even like taking into account that they don't know that I don't have Sabrina or nothing. Okay, planned build up Grimer has officially begun. Although, is it worth poisoning the Gyarados or just hitting it for 40? I think hitting it for 40 now. Next turn we poke it with Grimer. And that way Muck's live the following turn. That's the game plan. Barring Misty just completely obliterating us, but Vaporeon doesn't affect us just because of how the way the energy is. Interesting, okay. At least we know we only have one Gyarados EX to deal with. There's Weezing. Does Weezing change the map? If we had Koga, it does. Currently, it does not. Yeah, no amount of like leaf switching things is gonna let him attack the Grimer with Vaporeon, so I feel pretty confident in doing this. We do evolve here. We're telegraphing the play, clearly. But I feel like it's the only way to winning this game. Based on how we started, right? Like, had Weezing poison from the beginning and we had Koga and stuff set up, then that's different. Again, our biggest fear would have been like some kind of Misty. But it does not seem like that's going to be the case. Okay, he did decide to go the Leaf route. Which leads again to me believing If we were to back out, that takes up all 3 energies. If we poison it with Grimer, oh, I'm doing math here. Grimer, I think this is for sure. If we go Grimer, hit him for 10. That puts him to 40, poison 130, pass turn 120. Yeah, once again, I think the correct play is to just... Again, we do get punished by Misty, I'm aware. But he's yet to use it. And again, I have to play them out. There's no other way to look at it. And that guarantees no Misty. So his best bet is to leave, once again bounce away, and then he has no energy. He has 1 energy floating. Yeah, can't play around everything. There he kind of got us. Dario, I'm not afraid of currently. Okay, we were purposely, not a purpose, like on purpose we weren't setting this out. I guess we'll just feed Muck as much as possible. So that we could, like, in a world, back him up and use Kogas on the Weezings and stuff. So yeah, the potion definitely saved him, but he needs, either he needs to put all the energy he has currently on, or leave and still put most of the energy he's currently on. And then there's always this, come on, man. Not right now. Not in the elimination game, man. Just Tails, come on. I actually don't know if that changes things for us. This Gyarados is gonna get knocked out, almost guaranteed. Okay, so he's gonna pump 4 energy into this. Just to hit for 100. And then what? Okay, so... I guess he has the Starmie route, like he could definitely do Starmie. If we back out Muck completely, put 1 energy down, poison this, that, and the other. The Gyarados effect is actually annoying here, but I think if we hit for 70, he could... No, wait, he has like no way of actively taking out that Gyarados, of getting rid of Gyarados, right? Like even if he goes, I guess the only way, I think it's worth the potion here, as awkward as it feels, I guess. As awkward as it looks. Yeah, no, there's, outside of like another Misty, I'm pretty sure we don't lose this one. Another Misty that hits like infinite, like it has to hit multiple, like 8, like that other one. I don't see a way for him to get Gyarados out the way. Well, Gyarados out the way and still win, right? Okay, GG's. Alright, we're going second against Grass. And we started coughing. Hopefully we see Weezing soon. Snivy. Okay, so it's a Celebi deck. We could definitely win this. It's just seeing the proper cards or them not seeing their proper cards. Okay, so Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur Snivy. On paper, we should win this. They need like way too many pieces to come together, I believe. Okay, hoping this is Grimer. Yeah. Zubat wouldn't have been the worst either, but let's go Grimer here. Start applying pressure with the coughing. And then it's just build up Muck and hope for the best. Unfortunately, this is... Actually, not unfortunately. Luckily, we're playing the Muck build. Like, old copying Arbok list could never deal with a grass deck just healing as much as they do. Okay. We could still do this. We just... Where are our cards? Come on. We have no Kogas, no research. We've seen 0 Weezings. Okay, so he already has his win condition, but in a world where we see Weezing, we are still fine. I think we have to evolve here. So it's gonna look like we're gonna get the knockout on Snivy. I don't see him unless he has XP. I don't see him getting it out the way. Okay, there's research. What I'd do for a research right now would be setting up a second Venusaur, which although realistically, once we get rid of one, we basically win the game, but okay, so we do have the okay. What to do, or how to do it, better said. Not having Koga makes me a little hesitant on sending out Weezing first. I think we're gonna do it like this. And already set up Muck with as much energy as possible. And we're basically punting a point in hopes that we see Koga. Because that's our win condition. On this Venusaur EX, is to poison it and then start hitting for 120. Because any other amount of damage won't cut it. Especially when Venusaur swinging for 100. Where a Geo knocks out our Weezing. Where it's healing with Erica, potions. Its own giant attack is healing as well. If we had Koga, I would have put Weezing out front first. And put him on better half Geo, but this was the win condition. Huge here would be Koga. If we see Koga here, we did not. Zubat might come in handy, probably not. He heals more than this Zubat could ever do. We are gonna put him on better have some like Ericas and potions. Granted, he's only got 4 cards left in deck. To our 8, we have double the amount of cards in deck. If he doesn't Geo, we really want to see Koga next turn. But then again, if he does Geo, well, still his Giant Bloom heals him back to 180. He'd be at 170. We'll hit for 120. It's just ugly. It's ugly no matter which way you look at it. The truth is, this is like the only way we were winning this matchup regardless. And he had the Geo. Okay, nothing we could do about that. Now we're at risk of like losing to Sabrina. This is absurd. We do have to assume... Well, actually, nah, we can't assume nothing. Just... Literally, he's not evolved this Snivy at all either. A Weezing, we can't... Yeah, we literally lose to Sabrina. This run could be over really, really soon. You gotta think, like, how did he fit all these cards in his deck? If he heals 50 with Erica, that puts him at 90. 30 is 120. He needs... I'm not okay. I'm not even pretend that I'm okay. This was... What in the world was this, man? Well, there's the Koga run. I honestly, especially the way we started. Granted, I should have, after that 18 trainer game, I should have known. I really thought this was gonna be the one, but we ended with 4 wins. At least y'all know this is not scripted. I'm not like retrying runs until I get a good one. This is what it is. Highly frustrating. I feel like this deck ceiling was a lot higher. But on to the next one. Stay pro.